Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Yeah. So, basically, make sure you guys check out that Ron Jeremy video. Remember I told y'all earlier that I had something on a porno star who was going through something, and it so happened to be Ron Jeremy. I mean, they trying to get everybody. They ringing up everybody, dog. But that's another story. Reports are coming out of Jaguars camp that Urban Meyer, that he's lost some of the team. He's lost some of the teammates. Of course, you know they're not going to put their names out there because they still want a job in this league, which was a smart thing to do. People be like, if you're anonymous, why don't you just put your name on it? Why? So they could lose their job and be blackballed? Shut up. Have to do a Trump shut up on that. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I want to hear it. I want to hear that all. So basically, this is what's funny to me. Urban Meyer ain't been out that long, and he's already rubbing the people the wrong way, the players the wrong way. See, this is why a lot of college coaches really don't make it in at the next level. Jimmy Johnson was special. He was special. Pete Carroll, he's special. But see, Pete Carroll has a say in the player personnel that they get. You know, and Urban Meyer, I think he has that same power. But some of the players don't like the workouts or like the stuff because it's too collegey, they say. It's too much of a college atmosphere instead of being a pro football atmosphere. And a lot of times you run into this. This is why college coaches are very hard to transcend to the next level. That's why I told people Coach K would have sucked in in the pros. Because he would have had to go to a team where it may have got one superstar or a star and would have to roll with a bunch of role players. And guys are grown men now. They're making way more than you. They're making more money than you, especially the superstars on the team. And they're older. They're older guys. You know, they're men. You know, so it's different to coach a man than it is to coach boys or kids. In college, you could get away with that because those are kids. Kids are easily able to train. But when you get to the pros, that stuff don't work unless you get a guy who just got out of college. Then it'll work for him because they could deal with all of that because they just came from that. So a lot of times people are trying to basically say, well, people are basically trying to diss Urban Meyer. So, and basically say that, hey, it's tension already in Jacksonville and all that. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see what's up, man. It's not looking good already for the Jags, but the Jags aren't going to be a very good football team anyway. That's why I told people, everybody talking about Trevor Lawrence going to light it up. He's going to light it up. And I keep telling people, Trevor Lawrence is not like that, bro. He's an okay quarterback, but he's played with some of the best talent in college football. He has. You know, that you have to take that into consideration. And then everybody's bragging about that boy up in New England. Mac Jones looked great. He's gonna get a step up on Cam. And then shout out to my sister Tracy, man, on the Mark Cliff and Tracy show. I agree with her. New England is and my boy Chris Cervantes, what up, man? I agree with both of them. They are setting Cam up for failure up there. Why would you let Cam go and then go see a doctor somewhere else knowing that would mess him up? And then New England hasn't put anything out to refute it. And people are trying to say, oh, they're frustrated with Cam. No, they're not frustrated with Cam. You guys don't understand. Belichick and Sean Payton, I just did this video. They are the same damn coach. They're the same damn coach. Sean Payton wants to challenge himself. He knows Jameis Winston is the right choice, but he like, man, F that. I want Taysom Hill. I could turn this guy who nobody wanted into something. And it's like, okay, good luck with that. During this stretch last year, I think they went like 3-1 or something, 2-1 or 2-2, 3-1. I forgot that stretch without Breeze, and Taysom Hill did not look good. He was okay, but he was mainly running the ball. As far as throwing, I mean, you guys talk about Lamar and all this. Taysom Hill can't throw for shit. But yet, y'all are diss Lamar, who's putting up way better numbers than Taysom Hill ever could dream of. It's crazy. It is crazy, I tell you. But we'll see. We will see. Because Cam and everything, he's been out playing Mac Jones. He's been out playing him the whole preseason and camp. So they needed something to push him back, which is go test extra for COVID. He got to take 5 days off for leaving the area. And you mean to tell me New England didn't know he was going there? Come on, man. You know the organ. This smells like an inside job, and I know it is. I know what they're trying to do. They want Mac Jones to start. You could tell in the interview Josh McDaniels was talking about it. His eyes all rolling all around his head, his body language, man. I'm like, boy, you lying your ass off. You know damn well you want Mac Jones to start. See, that's the thing. Cam ain't getting no loyalty, but see, if this was a white quarterback, he would have got all the loyalty and love he needed. He would have got all the time he wanted. But nah, Cam can't do that. He don't get that luxury, right? It's a joke. The NFL's always been a joke, just like the NBA. But these players, that's why they should have stuck them. They should have stuck the owners in the CBA. They should have held out. If you hold out and force them, yeah, you losing money, but at the same time, it's about later down the line. You see, everybody is so focused on right now. Right now we need this. Right now we need that. Right now this and that. It's like, okay, that's cool and all, but if you can stick it to the owners and have something that's beneficial for yourselves down the line, that'll be huge. Those players back in the day, they sacrificed themselves so you guys can get these big checks now. It's about sacrificing. You have to sacrifice, man, to ultimately reach that big goal that you want or that you foresee. And a lot of people don't know that or understand that. People do not understand that at all. Joke. But the Jaguars and everything, what they're going through, is what Urban Meyer brings, is that coaching style. Urban Meyer is trying to build something there. He's looking at it like it's a program in college, and it's not. I told y'all gonna wait and see. Urban gonna struggle, And then we gonna see what he's made of after he struggled. He's going to have a tough season. Trevor Lawrence, like I said, I am not sold on Trevor Lawrence. Everyone was trying to say he's the sure #1 pick. They trying to call him Sunshine. They call him Sunshine on Espen. I'm like, oh God, dog, you guys y'all just don't hide it anymore. How y'all just coddle these white quarterbacks and these white people. When it come to black people, boy, y'all boys be hard as hell, talking bad about them, cussing them out, saying that they're evil. But when it come to the white athlete, they're the angels. Every white athlete. And it's funny how Chad Wheeler still hasn't been talked about. And then somebody said some ignorant stuff on my page a while back. Well, he's not as big as Deshaun Watson. What the hell that got to do with anything? He beat his girlfriend near death. She almost died. But because she was a black girl, it was like, who cares? It's a white guy. So if he'd have beat a white woman like that or a black woman, he'd have got off because he's white. It's a damn shame. They still treat blacks like this in any form of business. And then I don't want to hear you token niggas come on my page talking about, well, that didn't happen to me. That ain't happened to me. Yeah, you the anomaly because you kiss ass good. And don't give me that crap, man. I work hard and everything. Yeah, you work hard, all right. You work hard on them knees. That's what you work hard at. You work hard on them knees. Any type of business where you're a manager or whatever, dog, you're black. If you don't keep the Negroes in line at work, you're not going to become a manager. They're going to throw you to the side. That's the facts. Every black manager I met was a crab ass nigga. He was a can, dog. He was a can. That's what we call a can. Crab ass nigga. That's with a lot of the black managers that I've met. Now, I've met some that are cool, but don't be fooled by that cool. They be talking to you about the women workers in there, talking about how they look, looking at their ass, titties, the face. But don't get caught up trying to talk to the ones that he wanted to talk to. He gonna make your life a living hell. He gonna be smiling in your face, and then behind closed doors, man, he trying to get you up out of there. Because the girl he won't like you. I mean, it's just so retarded. That happened to my brother, man, and that happened to me a couple times. But that happened to my brother all the time. Every time he ain't even trying to knock down the chick. Everywhere he go, they be all on him and everything because the chick who want him, you know, he finna knock her down, and then the other manager get mad because he know what's going on. And then try to mess his job up. That's what a lot of them do. And in a lot of the industry, a lot of whatever you do, man, that's what they try to do. But the black athlete, man, does not be getting the same passes or anything. Like people talking about Lamar Jackson, oh, we done figured him out. But you never heard them say this about any other quarterback. You never heard them say this about any white quarterback. They weren't saying that about Brett Favre. They weren't saying that about Peyton. They weren't saying that about Aaron Rodgers. They weren't saying that about a lot of these guys. Everybody forget Peyton Manning's first 3 seasons were terrible. He was terrible. He was turning the ball over like crazy, and everybody was looking at me all crazy and stuff. I used to tell people Steve McNair was better than Peyton Manning. And everybody get mad, like, man, what are you talking about, Peyton Manning? I said, yeah, Peyton Manning eventually became great, but his first 3-4 years, man, they were suspect. They were very suspect, and nobody was talking about that. Nobody said that about anybody else. But they love to want to tear Lamar Jackson down because they don't want the position to turn into that. They don't want more Lamar Jacksons. They could deal with the Pat Mahomes. If it's another, like, they could deal with a Deshaun Watson and all that stuff. But see, that's the thing. They don't want that. They want their quarterback to be white. And if he's athletic just like the black guy, if he can run like Steve Young, Steve Young, man, they loved Steve Young, how he ran the ball. But early on, though, what people forget, they did not like Steve Young's style. It took Bill Walsh to take a gamble on him. In Tampa, they did not like Steve Young because he was always running. They was like, man, we don't want no damn running quarterbacks. See, running quarterbacks were frowned upon. They hated that. Everybody wanted to stand up, throw it from the pocket guy, the stature. You know, and you have some black quarterbacks that was like that. You have a lot of black quarterbacks that were like that. They just didn't get their shot. Especially for the Bucks, Sean King was straight, and then all of a sudden John Gruden came in, messed that up like he always does. John Gruden's problem has always been that, like trying to grow a team. He wears his quarterback thin. He's too crazy. Like if a team was already prepared and you just needed him to come in and manage the talent, like John Gruden is like a Phil Jackson. You could throw him in there and he'll win. But if it's a team you actually have to coach, you have to groom, you have to do this, it's hard for him to do that. It's tough. It's tough for Gruden to go through that. For real. Now, who we got next? Now, Leticia Wright, after reports was saying she was let go by Disney and Marvel because of her comments on the anti-vaccination, which wasn't bad. Her comments weren't even bad. All she asked was, I think we ought to research this before we put it in our body just to, make sure it's good. And everybody got mad. Oh, you're breaking. Why are you saying this? It's like, you can't even talk nothing about the vaccine on YouTube. If you do, they're going to hit you with a strike. They're going to give you a couple warnings, then they're going to hit you with a strike. That's how YouTube working, because they're trying to get this vaccine out. My thing is, why are you forcing people to take the vaccine? If people don't want to take the vaccine, it's their right not to. You guys say freedom of speech. I'll say freedom of this. The land of the free. All that shit is bullshit. It's the land of you think your ass is free. It's really the land of America can't. America can't let you do what you want to do. America can't let you get away with a lot of stuff. It's nothing but a dictatorship. It's just that you have 3 branches of government. And then people talking about, what is COVID hit because of Trump? Man, they wanted this COVID to be out here. They put that shit out here. They wanted it out here. Don't ever think that the government and that don't have anything to do with a lot of this shit. They put these diseases out here. Now, I agree with Judge Joe Brown. Yes, the diseases and viruses, they do mutate. But my thing is, they talk about COVID, they're talking about where did it come from. Oh, it came from China and everything. I'm like, okay, well, how did it derive? People trying to say, I think, from a bat or something. And I'm like, what the hell? So, to me, they man-made this stuff. It got out the lab because I'm on Carcino for Life. Shout out to him on his Patreon. He talks about how the COVID got out there. I'm not going to talk about I'm not going to talk about how I got it there, but the word has it that somebody took something, tried to escape, and it broke. And the thing got out there. Sound like some movie shit. But this is allegedly. So YouTube, don't destroy my page because I said this is allegedly. And I mean, they brought that warning against me because they saw I was getting all these people coming through and I was getting some traffic to it. They was like, we gotta shut this down. I did that video back in January and they just came out of nowhere with some bullshit. That's why I told you, man, this shit a joke. All this shit a joke, man. All this shit, man, is just propaganda now. And then I had this one white coworker. He basically was like, oh, well, I can't watch sports because politics is in it. I don't want politics in my sports. And I'm like, why? Because they talking about black people being killed? I'm telling you, let a whole slew of white people just start dying all of a sudden. All them pink folks start dying. You gonna have them marching and doing all type of shit during the games. And then they gonna watch then. I'm telling you, man, it's like white people can't see in their eyes. They don't have no empathy in their eyes of something. They don't. They think because black people speaking out about their friends, they're speaking about friends and family being gunned down innocently, being just messed with. We've been messed with our whole life by the cops. We don't like the goddamn cops for nothing. We hate all police, and we do. And it's not because we want to. It's because it's been embedded in us too. Because we've always been harassed by their ass. I don't want to hear that. Well, it's good cops and bad. All the motherfuckers is bad because they let the bad cops do whatever the fuck they want. If you had some of those spineless cops who are actually good, grow some balls and stand up to those bad apples and clean shit up, you wouldn't have the shit you have today. But they don't want to clean that shit up because a part of them likes that shit, that's the bad cop, because they can do shit they can't do. And it's always like that. It's always like that. And I get tired of people talking about, well, it's a good cop. It ain't no damn good cop. If they were a good cop, they would be standing up against these guys. But you know why they don't do it? Because at the top of the food chain in the departments of the police and everyone, well, they're there. The racist cops, the bigots, you got some coons up there. They're in charge, where they want to continuously be sent to terrorize blacks in their own community. Blacks can't do shit in their community. You can't even smoke a cigarette in peace. They'll be like, hey, what are you doing with that cigarette? What's in that cigarette? Like you done stuffed that shit like, oh God, nothing, dog. Here, smoke it, smell it. Smell it. But Leticia Wright, man, she's in the Black Panther. I don't know why they were putting out these reports. Like they put out these reports talking about that she might be removed. No, y'all want her removed because she stood up to that bullshit. She spoke her mind. And I support I support a black woman who does that. And a lot of you motherfuckers ain't even step up and say anything about it. Y'all ain't say nothing about it, man. Y'all ain't even come out and defend the sister. But y'all so black power. Y'all so black this. If it was LeBrownies, y'all would have been like, man, we got to support LeBrownies. They're trying to cancel him. You brainwashed dickwads. That's why I make those videos about clutch sports and LeBrownies, just to see all the dick riders and the throat babies of LeBron in there. So they could come defending them, boy. Them boys be defending them, boy. They Captain Save-A-Bron. That's the name of them, Captain Save-A-Bron, boy. They be on it. They be like, I got to save them. You can't be talking about them like this. And then people come to your video, click on it, then look, listen, and they click off because they don't like your ass because you telling the truth. They hate your ass because you telling the truth to their ass. And you being honest. See, people don't like honesty. People don't like you being yourself. People want you to be programmed. People want you to sound like somebody else. Well, I don't. I'm going to sound like my motherfucking self. And I'm going to say how I feel. Leticia Wright, man, she doing the thing. She out. She's getting ready for this Black Panther 2. I can't wait to see it. But, yeah. gonna be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, man. You guys have a great day, a blessed day. Make sure you guys stay safe. Be careful out here. I'm have some more videos later. You know, when I get off of work, I'm gonna have a video for y'all, and then when I get to the crib and straighten up, talk about some things. I have some stories I gotta talk about with y'all. So, but man, yesterday was crazy. I swear yesterday was crazy, dog. It was like a bunch of accidents on the road. It was like so many accidents. People got messed up. It was crazy. I was like, man, this is some crazy mess. I ain't seen that many accidents in a while. And then it's like this. People still be driving crazy as hell after they done seen a bunch of cars. After they done seen a bunch of cars pile up. People don't care about their life. But thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you all for listening, and thank you for your support. We out. Deezy.